Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're living in my way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're living in my way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're living in my way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits.
Hey, Spock, how we doing? Bear with me.
You're watching List Wits. If you're living in my way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits.
Apparently,
List Wits.
my Mixer account got nailed.
Just make sure that you
Do
tune
you know how?
to List Wits.
Bear with, folks. I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. Now I gotta wait for my Mixer password. Ah!
You're watching List Wits. If you're living in my way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're living in my way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits.
still figuring out what happened to it. No, I haven't had a chance yet, Spock. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. How are you guys doing out there today? You guys have to bear with me. It seems Mixer decided to say that I did something against terms of service. And I don't know what. And I don't have a Mixer account no more. Or I don't have a... Or I don't have something with Mixer anymore. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I got demixerized apparently. Oh well. Sorry, Mixer crowd. They hit me with something, and I don't know what. I gotta go yell at them and figure that out later, don't I? I don't know what I did. I don't know what I didn't do. It's just, they don't love me. How's everybody doing out there? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope everybody's having a very, 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 very good day. Mine has been so-so. Mine has been kind of so-so today. I actually got to my office, and my boss goes, "I saw a car today that lost part of its bumper." And he goes to describe my car, and I said, "Oh, you're kidding! That's my car." And he goes, "Well, that didn't turn out how I thought it was going to turn out." So it was kind of like, yeah. All right, let me try this one more time. The worst thing is, I don't know what I did to get myself in trouble. I just got a notification. See? That's what you call a great day. That's what you call a great day. Like I said, you guys just have to bear with me because I got to figure out what my login is. All right, we'll try that one. If that doesn't work, then we're mixerless for a while. Yeah, I'm mixerless for a while, so I figure out what's going on. Anyway, So basically, Mixer, I'm sorry, folks, but there's nothing I can do about this one. According to this, my account doesn't have a password either. Well, I gotta take now. It means I gotta take mine in. And get it looked at, or gonna take my car back in, and shit, I am not getting anything. Okay, this. They literally block my account, and then I can't get back into my account. And I always hate those ones that basically say, we found something on your account that's against the rules, but they don't say what it is. Let's see if it showed up there. Nope. Oh well. I have to figure it out later, I guess. Like I said, I was testing my Mixer chat and nothing showed up. So I like, all right, let me go jump on my account, go take a look. I go to sign in. Your account has been blocked for violating terms of service. What did I do to violate terms of service? It's like you broke the rules, but we're not going to tell you what rule you broke, so you can't fight it. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It's called giving a chance to prove your innocence. I'd rather them like tell me what I was guilty of, but I never even got an email for that. So yeah, I'm a little perturbed at them right now. I am not gambling. Name one person that has to spend money. Name one. I'm waiting. Nope, ain't a one. So somebody better come up with a good reason for gambling. So I'm gonna have to go yell at them afterwards or tomorrow and find out what's going on. So anyway, how is everyone doing out there? I apologize for that. I'm a little miffed now. I did get the D Live Creative Bot working finally again. So I got that one back. I is one what? Well, okay, that's one person that has to spend money. But you ban a streamer for spending his own money on a show. Yeah, right. Totally makes sense. This is Loopy World. That's all I'm gonna say. Is that is completely Loopy World. Like I said, the funny thing is, we actually had a winner from Mixer last week, and Mixer just basically said, "Sorry, Joker, you're out of luck. Because if I can't get messages from you, I don't know how to get you your prize." I really don't. So I'm sitting. I'm actually sitting here like kind of waiting to see if the email is going to come across. That's what I'm actually waiting to see. See, and the weird thing is, the weirdest thing is that my channel still, or my connection is still valid. That's the part I don't get. Attempted credential-based login to XBL linked passwordless account. I have no idea what that means. Bum, 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 bum. See, and besides of which, if you go look at their rules of user conduct, I don't think they ever say gambling is not allowed. Let's see, disallowed games. Nope, doesn't make any sense. Makes zero sense to me. Oh well. Like I said, sorry, Mixer guys. All right, so where were we? We are going, so I can actually do some talking. Because right now I think it's just you and me, Spock. Oh, wrong button. What? Did I load the wrong file? Oh, duh. I loaded the wrong thing. I have got to remember to save this. Told you guys, I'm not all here yet. There we go. I have no clue what that is. Iran be made of paper. Oh, I can be made of paper. I gotta fix some of my spelling too. That I definitely have to fix. Yeah, I just kind of forgot to save it. That's all. I can be made of paper. Money is definitely one of those things, but I don't think this is it. Oh, I know what this is. This is a brand new one. This is a brand new one that just happened to show up. Anyway, so like I said, folks, how has your week started? Have you guys been doing well? Uh, so like I said, like I started to say before I got mad at Mixer, um, what was I just going to say? Yeah, so anyway, I go to the office today, and I don't think anything about it. And I pull into the pull into the garage, and my boss walks over, and he says, "I saw somebody today in a car," and he starts describing my car that had his bumper off, or partially off. I turn to look at him, and I go, boss, I need to go look at my car." Because I told you guys a couple of weeks ago, I goofed and basically hit a stop sign, pulled part of the bumper off. Well, I haven't gotten around to getting it fixed yet because I'm still looking for a better quote than what dealer gave me. Dealer said $2,000, like $1,900 or something like that. So I walk out, and when you know, my bumper is hanging off, partial or halfway off, and I get in there and I just pound it back into place. And I'm like, oh, all right. It means I got to take a day off from the office soon. Because body shops are not open on Saturdays and Sundays. Body shops are like everybody else. They're only open Mondays through Fridays. Yeah, that does not help those of us that are working stiffs. So, ooh, he makes noise. I didn't know that. He kind of roars. See, listen. I didn't realize he roared. I learned something new with something I've had for a while. Um, so I go out there, punch it back into place, and I'm like, I'm really worried driving home. It's like it's going to drop off again. I get home, I get out, it's stuck in place. I'm like, okay, I don't get it. I am not a mechanically inclined person. I will admit that. Give me a computer, and I can make it do all sorts of things. Give me Microsoft programs. I can make them do all sorts of things. Give me something mechanical, I'm lost. Uh, so that has been basically part of my day. So yesterday, I get into the office. It's just before 8 o'clock. And one of my colleagues doesn't show up. Well, my colleague had volunteered to sign up for overtime that night. Guess who has to take it now? Me. So from 8 o'clock yesterday till 10 o'clock last night, yesterday morning, till 10 o'clock last night, I'm in the office, and I'm like, I get to about 7 o'clock, and I'm sitting there trying to like concentrate on working on stuff, which is not the hard part, but it gets slow for us about 7 o'clock, at least for me. So I'm sitting there and I'm trying not to fall asleep. I'm trying hard, and I'm failing miserably. I'm up. Oh, that wasn't my phone. Oh, not my phone. Uh, So I get home and I get lasagna because we finally got the oven fixed again. It's like our burners always go out. We go through burners like crazy for some reason. Don't know why. And my sweet little bubbles made me lasagna. So yesterday was a bad good day. Today was a okay bad day. So now I'm worried what tomorrow's gonna bring. Because that mean I'm due a bad day? And then I find out that we're opening up a new office, or our new office officially opens next week. And I had sort of wanted to volunteer to go be there. Nope, don't want me. They only want like our team leads and our team managers, and it's like I feel like top liver. They don't like me, and because my boss has been trying to promote for this position that we're getting, and it's like they're never gonna seem to open it for us. And it's like I still so want it because it's like just a little bit of extra money which I can live with. Because as you guys know, it's tax time, and it's like I don't know if it's gonna happen. And it's like I might have to start looking around. I really might, because my expenses are getting to be right at what my income is. It's almost like I have no give, no leeway whatsoever. Um, in that regard, it's like basically it goes from one hand to the other hand to the bill collector, and then I'm still trying to play catch up on some other ones. And it's like this is getting hard. And then when you do something like wreck your car, it's tough. It really is at times. So yes, Buck, I think it's still just you and me. Sitting up in the clubhouse, just kicking back, relaxing, doing very little. I wonder if that was my email notification. Nope, that was not my email notification. Damn it. You know what I think it is? Is I think it's the fact I don't have an Xbox. I wonder. I wonder. Let me see something. I want to check something. Uh oh. Bad news. I got some bad news for you. See, the worst part is it's Tuesday. I hadn't even watched NWA today. So I'm like way behind. Alright, so that's my account. Hmm. Hello, Luna. What is good? What is the happenings, my dear? Okay, so my account is still streaming on. This is weird. My account is streaming, but I cannot log in. Error resetting password. We're basically That's because Spock only knows how to brag. Because he got to brag that he was the only one here, so he guessed airplane. Let's see. So Spock was the first one to say anything on the channel. That's 10. He got the what's my line, so that's another 25. Damn, Spock. You're just stealing whammies from everybody, aren't you? Now who's bragging? Now who's bragging, huh? That's the question. Ooh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we would like to welcome each and every one of you. See, this is why I don't do the intermission game here. I got to fix a couple of things. Darn it. To the list. For those of you that have never been here before, it is very simple. We have a theme tonight. In this case, it is colorfully named characters. What is this? Is this a nerd off between you two? Is this really a nerd off between you two? I just want to know. Because if it is, sorry, Lynn, I think I got to put my money on Spock. I've seen his horde house from photos. So I kind of have to give the edge to Spock. Besides of which, he's got the Castle Grayskull. Hello, Miss Jessica. How are you doing? Well, see, Spock's being silly because he doesn't have any hot water right now, so all the ice is kind of like gone into his veins. So Spock is like the abominable snowman. Do I have an abominable snowman anywhere? I don't think I have an abominable snowman. Hello, Heavy. Hello, Miss Jessica. And so where were we? A work in progress. Yeah, it's a horde house. You're supposed to organize it. You do know that, right, Spock? uh, so, ladies and gentlemen, if you have never seen the list before, it is very, very simple. We pick a word, a phrase, a theme, a topic, or something like that. Yeah, I know. I finally got some of them. Like I said, I got 4 of them out. I got yours out. I got Spock's out. I got Trance's out, and Allie's out. The problem is I can't track Trance's or Allie's because I only went first class. And they said, well, you want to register it? And I'm like, it'll give you tracking and no extra insurance. I'm like, okay, how much? $15. No. So I told Allie, and I don't know if Trance was here. Just keep an eye on your postage, because if it comes back to me, I declare that I am not reshipping. I'm working on Reds right now. I've got to find a couple more boxes because everything doesn't fit in the box I've got for him. So he's literally going to get about like 2 or 3 boxes from me. It's just a case of what goes out first. He gave me one rule. It was like the Lord of the Rings chess set has to go out in the first box. That was his instructions. And then Twisty ran away. Twisty was here. I actually still have a box of Twisted stuff over here that I didn't realize I had, which is the scary part. It's like, yeah, I know I got Vape, I got Jess's, I got Yoda's, I got Spock's, I got Chuck stuff. And then it's like, I got a box for Twisted? When's the last time Twisted has been by here? Grayskull is on. Oh, see, Spock's having a love fest. He's having a He-Man. Like, here's my Castle Grayskull. Oh, yes. But yeah, it's like, so basically, if I ship something and it comes back to me undeliverable, you didn't want it. Plain and simple. In addition, I still want an abominable snowman for Spock now. I need an abominable snowman. Let me think. I don't have an abominable snowman. I got a snow tiger, but that's it. I got an elf over there somewhere. It's not an elf on a shelf, no. I don't have any snowman. Damn. Oh well, sorry, Spock. No self-portrait for you tonight. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, like I started to say, welcome to the Listwitz Game Show, where you guys can actually win physical prizes. And no, Mixer, we do not gamble on this show. It's like, if you follow, you get to play a game. If you subscribe, you get to play a game. Yes, it's an elf by himself. No, actually, he's buried in the car, the under the bar with everybody else, except for Snowy and Paul and Freddie. They're all under there having a party and getting drunk without me. Diggins won't without me. My own co-hosts are leaving me off. um, so anyway, where was I? So, as I said, we have pick a theme, and then the computer picks 10 items that goes with that theme specifically. Tonight, for instance, the list is colorfully named characters. Now, you may ask, what's a colorfully named character? A colorfully named character is any character, fictional or non fictional, that has a color in their name, whether it be black, white, red, brown, green, purple, yellow, orange, silver. I'm trying to think of a really weird color. Tangerine. There we go. That's my weird color for the night. Is tangerine. The color can be at the start or the end or the middle of the list or the list item. And I'm going to say, looking at this list, I see one I think is going to be hard. Only one. So I'm expecting by the time this 45-minute timer to run out, 8 or 9 of these should be gotten. That's my guess. 8 or 9 of them in 45 minutes, folks. Because, ladies and gentlemen, the timer for the list starts now. But yeah, so let's see. Good news today is I did manage to get the creative bot working again for DLive. I gotta see if they got an update for it. He hasn't updated it in a while. William of Orange. I like that one. That one I actually like. That's an outside the box one. Silver Surfer, Red Arrow, Green Arrow, Silver Streak, Timer. Yeah, timer didn't go off. That's weird. There goes my timer. It's giving me a hard time. No, actually, I think my mouse is getting worn out because I've been having problems editing files and stuff. And you know what I'm going to do for this list? I'm going to actually put some of y'all's guesses into the list because I've seen a couple of them I really, really like. So let me go find the list. Open with Notepad. The Pink Panther, the Jolly Green Giant, Patio Green. Oh, you know what was funny is I was talking about talking with one of my coworkers is like a very big movie buff. He'll watch anything because he does a podcast, and then they'll talk about it. So I tell him, it's like, so I don't know how we get on this topic. And I said, basically, I'm still trying to work my way through Sinners and Saints. And it was like, and I couldn't think of the actor's name. It's, what is it? Flaherty. I can't think of Flaherty's first two names. So I just said, John Paul Patrick Flaherty. And he looked at me like, who? And it's like, Patrick Peter Flaherty. Patrick O'Shamus Flaherty. And he's like, yeah, we're just going to name Irish names till we come up with his actual name. Anyway, I said I was definitely putting William the Orange in there. Carolyn Brown, the Yellow Diamond, the Little Boy Blue. Ooh, Little Boy Blue didn't make my cut. How did he not get in there? He should have been in there. Yellow diamond, blue horseshoes, green clovers, white horseshoes. No, it would have. If I had him in there, it would definitely have been Blackbeard. Ooh, that one I like heavy. That one I like. Tokyo Rose needs to go in the file. Tokyo Rose needs to go in the file. You're not a character. Yeah, you are one crazy character, Yoda. You know better than say you're not a character. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I did not put any music bands in here, Jessica. These are most. I got shoot. The problem is Tokyo Rose isn't. Well, she is a character. All right, let's say colorfully named fictional characters, just to help you guys out on this one. These are colorfully named fictional characters. Lapis lazuli? Okay, I go take a lapis lazuli nap. Thank you, Yoda or Luna. And believe it or not, Blue Bomber was actually already in my file spot. It just didn't get picked. I am surprised. Yeah, like I said, all right. No, we are not getting into that argument again. We got into that argument last time, and I put Old Yeller in the file. And somebody says, but he's not Old Yellow, he's Old Yeller. He's still in the file. I haven't taken him out. But I did put a big question mark by him. So you guys, so do you consider Old Yeller or Old Yellow? Oh, I know. Because this list came up before, and Old Yeller was in there, and they roasted me over the coals. As Yeller's not a color, and I'm like, it's Yeller where I grew up. The Red Hood. There we go. The first one finally comes off. Little Red Riding Hood. All right, with some of these guesses, I'm thinking this may be a harder list than I originally thought. Did I put Star Sapphire in here? No, I did not put Star Sapphire in there. Wow. I'm putting Star Sapphire in my list. because I consider sapphire a color. Hello, show. Ooh, I've got a name in here that is not a fictional character. Whoops. I guess I can't put Blackbeard in here either because he's not fictional. White Stormtrooper. No, I like my Stormtroopers green. Just so you know. Because then they can go out and like go in the jungle and not be seen. Or do like Robin Williams did in Good Morning Vietnam. Guys like green just I want you to clash. Green Ranger, White Ranger, Red 5. Hello, Allie. The Pink Panther. Not there, believe it or not. Red Leader. This is Gold Leader, Red Leader. Red Leader, this is Gold Leader. Move into strike. Move into strike. He's on my tail, sir. Pink Panther, Red Leader. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for colorfully named fictional characters. So there are no music groups. There are no Blackbeards, Bluebeards, Redbeards, Whitebeards, Graybeards. No Tokyo Rose. Although, like I said, Tokyo Rose is an interesting choice. Because I honestly think Tokyo Rose should go in there. I think Tokyo Rose should go in there. Oh, if I don't have Scarlett O'Hara in my file, I'm going to be mad. Nope, she's in the file. She just didn't make the cut tonight, Spock. Blue Mantis. I'm trying to think. What was Blue Mantis? Oh, that one needs to go in. Spock, that is a brilliant one. Now I gotta figure out how to spell it correctly. You broke the... Uncharted 1 was easy. Blue Mantis was in Teen Titans? Why do I not remember? Oh, I do remember Blue Mantis, kind of. I kind of remember Blue Mantis. I think I can put him in there. Now, I'm going to give you guys one small hint here. There's only really one comic book character in the entire list. There is really only one comic book character in the entire list. Oh, Allie, I did tell you you were here, right, when I said make sure you keep an eye on your postage. Hello, Twisty. Twisty, I was just talking about you. Do you know I still have a box of stuff I gotta send you? I'm not joking. It's like I moved 2 boxes and I found a 3rd box and I'm like, okay, who's this one for? And I go digging because I don't know what it is. And all of a sudden, I find on the inside of the box, it's got Twisty. I didn't even realize it was back there. That's how bad it was. Red Tornado, one of my favorite. See, I have some really weird favorite superheroes. Red Tornado is one. I've always loved Mr. Miracle. Martian Manhunter. Those are three good ones. Why do I have a soft spot for those superheroes that aren't as popular to everybody else? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Ooh, the Gray Ghost definitely going in. From the Batman series. Dr. Green Thumb. Ooh, and Twisty just reminded one that needs to go in here. Oh, he's already in. No, 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 no. Not Baloo. You do not call Baloo. Where is my Baloo? I have a Baloo somewhere. I don't know where he's buried, though. I really need to clean up my side storage. You do not call Baloo blue. Trance! Trance, you were the other one I needed to talk to. Your package went out this week. It's gonna take a while to get to you because I had to because it's overseas, so I shipped it first class. But there's no tracking on it, so you're gonna have to keep an eye out for it. Duke L'Orange. Or is that Duck L'Orange? Trying to think. What DuckTales character should I have included? Then you can have space for an N to end the train. I probably will never get back to putting that layout in there. Just because I have still got to like clean out the basement so I can do the pipes. But I keep putting it off. Because I literally am going to have to like shove everything to the back of the room. And it's going to be something horrible. Blue the Velociraptor. Hello, Lady Bells. How you doing, beautiful? Too much hard work. Yes, that's my problem. Is I have so much stuff. Once I get it all back there, I'm not going to want to pull it back out. It's going to be, it can just stay back there. Because I got a cubby hole where I can put a lot of stuff. It's just a case of finding more boxes to store things. Believe it or not, the Blue Meanie is actually in the file. I put the Blue Meanie in the file. Ah, damn. There it goes. Come on. Omega Red. One of the great super villains. All right, now I'm going to give you guys a hint from here. From here, there are no more comic book characters. There are no more comic book characters whatsoever. The system actually only picked one. I'm trying to remember. Did I give away an Omega Red statue? No, I don't think I did, because I think I gave away Sabretooth and it got sent back to me. Ooh, copper. I'm definitely including copper. Copper from Fox and the Hound is definitely going in. Gray Lady. Do I want to put Gray Lady? I think I got to put Gray Lady in there just to make sure. Just to make sure I got a good mix of literature, comics, and everything else. Believe it or not, Red's actually in my list. He just didn't come up. I actually have a couple of Reds that didn't come up. So like I said, guys, there are no more comic book characters. That's your big hint. No more comic book characters. And pay very close attention to what I said, because there are two hints in there. Clifford's actually in the file. He didn't come up. Oh, I should have put Babe in there. Babe the Blue Ox. Did I put Babe the Blue Ox in here? I did put Babe the Big Blue Ox in here. Cool. Ooh, I like that one. I gotta take William the Orange out, because like I said, we're only going for fictional characters. The White Witch of Narnia. Nope, Silver Surfer's a comic book character. He will not be in here. So just remember, we are not looking for comic book characters. Cleveland Brown, Charlie Brown. Blackfire. Madame Rouge. Blue Streak from Transformers. Dr. Gangrene. Now, I will say, because I really thought some of these would have come off, you guys stopped on one sequence, and we're on the right track on another one. So I will say that. You guys actually stopped on one sequence. You knew that there had to be at least one animal in there. And then Heavy stealing one from Spock. Spock basically said black, green, red, and then he stopped. Colonel Mustard, Mr. Green, Mr. Pink, Mr. Brown, Blue Thunder. Blue Thunder doesn't count as a character. Blue Thunder was a helicopter show. Doesn't count as a character. No, believe it or not, I did not have Violet in here. Violet Beauregard. And Spock said that one. I was like, damn, that one's brilliant. That one is freaking brilliant. Mr. Green Jeans is actually in the file. Didn't come up. Red Raven. Red Rover. But ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are here, I'd like to welcome you to the List Wits Game Show, where each and every night we try to give away as many prizes as we can. And like I said, for those of you guys that are on Mixer, I apologize. But for some reason, my account has been hosed. I don't know why. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Believe it or not, that's what actually started me doing this list. Because I was doing Christmas list, and I wrote down Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and then I wrote down Red Foreman, and then I wrote down somebody else with a red in it, and all of a sudden it turned into the colorful character list. Oh, I think I got to put Murphy Brown in there. I did not have Murphy in there. I think I got to put her in the list. I think she counts. Mr. Green. Mr. Green from the Powerpuff Girls. Now we know what Twisty's been watching with his kid. Paul Brown. The Gangrene Gang. No, there are no groups of people. These are all single characters. So that helps. See if you're viewing. Oh, whoa. There's a difference between viewing pleasures and viewing habits, Twisty. There's a difference. Old King Cole. I'm trying to find a color in that one, Yoda. Old King Cole. So what color is Cole a color? Wrong Cole, my dear. Look at, I can get down with Powerpuff Girls. All right, as long as Powerpuff Girls and My Little Pony. The Lady in Red, Red Green. Now let's see. Let me take a look. 1, 2, 3. Of the 5 that are left. No, when you can sing the Care Bear song, then I'll be impressed. Of the 5 that are left, there is only 1 repeat color left. So of the 5 left, there are 4 different colors listed. What you know about? I know about the Care Bear stare. Ooh, Princess Peach definitely needs to go in there. And Lady Bells gets Black Beauty. I gotta see if I put Princess Peach in my file. I better have. Yes, I did put Princess Peach in my file. I'm happy. All right. I will tell you there is one more black label in here, just so you know. So the 4 colors that remain, black is the only one that repeats. Ooh, the man in the yellow hat. I like that one. I'm putting that one in. Just because I don't have that many yellow ones in the list. Curious George. Mara Jade, Briar Rose. All right, somebody remind me what was in um, Between Good and Evil, or was it Beyond Good and Evil? I forget. What was Jade's last name in that game? That's because every boy grew up knowing Curious George. So yes, Curious George here, Powerpuff Girls here. Because we were, as boys, were always curious and always getting into things. So Curious George wins. Nyeh. So like I said, it was in Beyond Good and Evil. What was Jade's character's last name? I was trying to figure that one out at some point while I was doing this list, and I never got around to looking it up. Purple People Eater's actually in the file. Purple People Eater actually ended up in the file because at some point. Do I have Sirius Black in here? Yes, I actually have Sirius Black in here. Jackie Brown can go in there, though. That's for sure. See, I'm trying to cover all my bases. Movies, TV, comics, song characters. And I think you guys missed the other hint I gave you when I said there were no more comic book characters. Aqua from Kingdom Hearts. It qualifies. Yeah, I'm going to put him in there. Why not? And I got to put Aquaman in there. How do I not have Aquaman not in my file? He's out of names. This is the part where he says, "Oh, shiznit. I still want Mixer. Mixer, tell me what's wrong with my account. I want to know." Ah! One of my good ones goes down. As Miss Jess gets Dorian Gray. This is one of my favorite ones on the list, actually, believe it or not. Because it's not a hard one, but it's not one you think about. All right, so we got number 4, number 5, and number 6 left. And if I had to have picked, I would have said these would have been the last 3. Violet from Boxcar. I'm trying to remember, what's Boxcar Children? No, I did not. Damn. You've never heard of the story of Dorian Gray, Spock? Hello, Red. How you doing, Slowpoke? Grayskull, not just a castle, but a spirit in He-Man. Nope. Nope, no spirits. Well, there's a spirit now because the Gray Lady got added to the list. Um, no, but I did not hear. Damn. Yeah, I know he was doing radio, mostly radio. I think he had gone. I think he had gone back to doing radio. But let's see, Nicholas Parsons was. I gotta remember which show was his big one. Um, Red Walrus. Somebody guessed it. Uh, well, see, we said no real people. Remember, no real people, only characters. I actually had to take Red Skelton out of there because he's a real person. God, I'm trying to think of what Parsons' main one was. It was not Blockbusters. Why am I drawing a blank? Help me out, Allie. Because he actually did. He was actually in Good Omens. Just a minute. That was one. That was one of them. Extreme midget wrestling. Sale of the Century. Thank you. That's the one I was trying to think. I couldn't think of it for some reason. I'm sitting there like I know it's a big one, and it's like it's not. It's not. It wasn't Blockbusters, and it wasn't Going for the Gold. Oh, Sale of the Century. I was trying to think of. And like I said, just a minute is the other one I was thinking of. Pink Panther was mentioned, but it wasn't there. Pinkie Pie. Oh, I got to put that one in there. I got to put Pinkie Pie in there. Damn, my list has got a lot of black names on there. Black Beauty, Black Canary, Black Spy, Black Stallion. Oh, you did? I'm sorry, Luna. I missed it if you said it. Yeah, ask Dr. Jekyll. Dr. Jekyll actually got my two huge um, Spy versus Spy figures. They actually made it into like one of his Dr. Jekyll episodes. I don't count rainbow as a color. That a rainbow is 7 colors. ROYGIB. I don't count rainbow as a color. It's just a flesh wound. You count rainbow as a color? Wait a minute now. You do realize a color is one color. Yeah, he was in Doctor Who. I want to say. Oh, there was another really weird game show they did. It was something. It was something about a house, dream house, big house. I don't think it lasted long. There are few things more full of color than rainbow. Stained glass windows, but we don't have any character named Stained Glass up there. The black bat, the black cat, the black mouse. Oh, I just actually saw that one. I actually just saw the Curse of Fenric on Pluto last week. Pluto's starting to piss me off, though. All right, Pluto has Pluto has all these great channels. They got a Doctor Who Classic channel. They got an MST3K channel. They got a Rift Tracks channel. They got a Leverage channel. They play nothing but that one show, right? And for whatever reason, they've been going on these 24-hour loops. I was in the mood for some classic Doctor Who. I get in this very, very often. It's one of those shows where if I've got it in the background, I work real well at working on things. And for whatever reason, I just happened to notice that, Red Butler's going in, though. Do I have Red? Oh, no, not Red. It's Rhett Butler. Never mind. Yeah, I know. As soon as Viacom bought them, they got screwed because now it's like 6 minutes a show, commercials, 12 minutes a show, commercials. Their commercial breaks suck. Pluto, did they have Doctor Who on Twitch? They do marathons, but I don't think there's a Doctor Who channel. Now, if you go over to Vaughn, there's a channel that does classic Doctor Who. So Pluto was great. Red Butler is a color kid in Rainbow Bright. Okay. Um, so where was I? So Pluto used to be great. Pluto would play they wouldn't play episodes in order. So if you were in the mood for Leverage, you can sit back, watch a couple hours of Leverage, go away, come back, watch a few more hours later. All of a sudden, after Viacom bought them, they literally only run they were in a 24-hour window 3 or 4 times, and then they'll change it up. And it's and I only happened to notice this because it was I had a long weekend because Martin Luther King Day, and it just so happened I had Pluto on the computer. Amazon off. Amazon off. So I had it running on the computer, and it just so happened I come down the next day right about the same time, and I'm getting the same damn show. And I was like, what? And I didn't think nothing about it. I'm like, okay, it was a one-time thing. So I look at their guide, and I realize the next 6 hours from that time period were the exact same time period for the previous 24 hours previously. Ooh, Will Scarlet. Will Scarlet definitely goes in. That's a great one. Um, so I just happened to start paying attention. And it's like the IGN channel was looping. The IT crowd channel was looping. Well, IT crowd is kind of hard because there's not as many. But they were looping the frickin' Red Dwarf. They were looping Doctor Who. So it's like I'm watching the E-Space series and Doctor Who. And I get number 1, I get number 2, they skip number 3 and went straight to Earthshock. It's like, okay, that's fine. I'll do without. I flip it on. I get episode 1 from E-Space, episode 2 from... Hello, nerdy. How you doing, my friend? What is good? And then I get Earthshock again. And it was like... Let me look. If it goes back that far. That chat window doesn't go back that far. Let me go check the other chat window, see if it's there. Because that one tends to go back even further. I is trying to check, I promise. And there goes the timer, ladies and gentlemen. Thought he needed to double check the address. Oh. Let's see. Hello, Fallen. How are we doing? Let's see, because I know you did said airplane. And he's chopping it out. How you doing, Fallen? All right. You know what? We got 3 left. I'm going to go, let's see, it's 8:16. I'm going to go 14 more minutes. So again, just remember, there are no comic book characters on the list. So just remember that there are no comic book characters on the list. There is a hint. There is a hint in there. Ooh, if that is not in my file, I'm going to be ashamed of myself. I'm ashamed of myself. I am totally ashamed of myself. Creature from the Black Lagoon is not there. All right, so yeah, so I'm getting pissed at Pluto. It's like, and the worst thing is, I see these streaming channels that are nothing more than like revamps of old TV shows, and they let them go. There's like no warnings, no flags, no nothing. And like I said, my account gets nailed by Mixer for something. I don't know what. Now I can't log into it anymore, but the channel works. So it was like I was steamed. He likes them nuts like he likes these nuts. Um. So yeah, it was technology kind of pissed me off for the past for today. It really has. I got everything working. I got Creative Bot working on D Live. I got Restream working and it didn't crash out. And I'm feeling good. And I get in there and boom, Mixer does whatever it does and says, nope, your account has been temporarily blocked. And it was like, what? That's because they're thinking for golfing. And then let's see. And then, like I said, I got to take the car in again to get the bumper valued. I still can't believe they want to charge me like $2,000 for a bumper repair. I am not happy about that. And I promise you that you guys are going to be mad at yourself for at least not getting one of these. Guaranteed. Blue Streak, Gandalf the White. Yeah, no groups on this one, Luna. It's all single individuals. But ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome each and every one of you to the List Wits Game Show. We try to be here every Tuesday, every Thursday, every Saturday. It's 3 of them. What's 3 of what, Yoda? You lost me. Where we give away actual physical prizes. I'm going to hope when I show the camera. Yeah, I figured I'd screw that up. I screwed something up there. That's when I got to go into studio mode. I've got to remember to do studio. I'm trying to find it, Jess. I promise. I have been trying to find it. Problem is that Creative Bot chops out like a ton in the middle. And a lot of my other chats don't keep a lot of a long record. Because, yes, like my chat bots only go back to like 1950, so they only really keep about 30 minutes. And my restream chat's even worse. And then CreateBot just basically chops it out altogether. So we are down to the last three. And like I said, so those are some of the prizes that are up for grabs. I gotta remember to keep it in studio mode more often. I kind of like it that way. That way I know what button I'm pressing and it works. No, it's almost always is like 30 minutes. Well, yeah, if nobody says anything in a while, then it doesn't erase them. So it does, ow, it does vary. What the heck did I just do to my wrist? Ah, I think I broke something. Or at least it feels like it. That's weird. They're counting on Fallen Angel to finish the list off. So what did I? So I came home, or I had to stick around at work. So Nerdy, if you were here, what did I miss on the show yesterday? That's weird. It feels like the bone is just kind of off. It's strange. I don't know what I just did to it. It was fine, and all of a sudden I felt it, and it's like, ow. Anyway, for those of you that are here, welcome to the List Wiz Game Show. I want to thank each and every one of you. I lost in a match at the end of the show. Yeah, for those of you guys that don't know, Spock is sitting on his couch, cuddling up with his Grayskull cows. Oh, is that what it is? He's already doing SCW tonight? Yeah, it's about that time. Red Dragon, not there. Princess Peach, not there either. But Goldilocks is actually in the file. Heavy is double dipping. Oh, by the way, Fallen, you did send me your new address, right? Because like I said, I've got that box sitting over there is waiting to go out. And I know I've been holding it because I was waiting for the address. Speaking of which, where's Purple? I have never gotten an address from Purple. Devil of the Blue Hole. That's a reach. I think that one's a real reach spot. Um, Somebody has to find Purple and tell him he's never sent me his address. The Blue Devil of New Orleans. I'm from there and I don't even know that one. I'm from there and I don't know that one, Spock. Sirius Black. Like I said, when we reveal one of these, I think you guys will be mad at yourselves. Ooh, that one goes in the list. if it's not already there. Surprisingly, I don't think anybody guessed that one. And he wasn't even in my file. Shame on me. Long John Silver. Grape Ape. Grape Ape. I'm going to put him in for now. That one may come out. You know the scary part is, Nerdy should have guessed one while he was here. That is one of his favorites. But he didn't. But ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome each and every one of you to the List Wits Game Show. Where we try to give away as many prizes as possible every episode. Our record one night was 12. And then we've had nights of 0. But we're not going to have that tonight, are we? We're going to give something away. And I guarantee you we're going to give something away because after the list, we're going to do an open game. So there is a guaranteed prize going out tonight. Typos are global. Typos are just contagious, kind of like the Conga virus or whatever they call that thing. Speaking of which, you guys that are in college areas, be careful because I hear those are the ones that are getting watched very, very carefully. Because apparently it's getting around. Yep, the unsinkable Molly Brown's a real person. She won't be in there. I'm still debating whether or not I should put Tokyo Rose in the file. Because she was a real person, but that was a character name. Like I said, so the debate is Tokyo Rose. And nobody came up with our last 3. Now, I will tell you guys, I gave you one hint. I said there were no more comic book characters. I didn't say anything about comic strip characters. And everybody went with the obvious one. Everybody went with Charlie Brown. You do realize, folks, Charlie had a sister. And her sister had the same name he did. It was Miss Sally Brown from Peanuts. Now, number 5, I think, is the one a lot of people are going to be upset they didn't get. Everybody went with Charlie Brown, and it's like Sally was Charlie's sister, and it didn't cross. I'm like, somebody's got to pick up on it with all the Charlie guesses. And it just didn't happen. Now, number 5, if you are a Disney fan, you're going to hate yourself. And the reason you're going to hate yourself is because everybody forgot about the good blue fairy. Well, like I said, sometimes it's like they come off the top of the head, and then sometimes they just go right over your head. But the blue fairy that made Pinocchio a little boy and gave Jiminy Cricket his conscience badge was on the list. And number 6, if Red was guessing, I would blame Red for missing it. But Red didn't do a lot of guessing. I can say Spock. I would have thought you'd have gotten this one. Number 6 was Black Bart from Blazing Saddles. And yes, that was his character's name. Because the story is that when Mel Brooks asked the guy to make the song Black Bart, he didn't tell him the whole movie was a parody. So he made this song that was as serious as could be for a Western. And then they stuck it on a parody movie. All right. For me, he was... What? Spock, turn in your movie lover badge. Just turn it in. Shame on you. Actually, I blame Red. Red should have gotten that one. All right, so we have 7 slots with names attached to them. And we have to hope that there is a one-player game, a small prize, and a vault shot behind those 7 slots. And just so Jess doesn't get mad at me, we're going to get rid of Black Beauty. I'm kind of hoping, no offense, Lady Bells, there's nothing there, because otherwise Jess is going to kill me. Oh, it's the vault shot. It is the vault shot. Jess is going to kill me. All right, so with that, Lady Bells, gets to pick one color that we are going to remove an incorrect number from. I would say yes, Spock, but I can't get proof because I can't get the chat to go back that far. If I could get the proof that was there, I would say yes. All right, so Lady Bells, which color would you like me to remove the incorrect number from? We have the orange, the white, the blue, and the green. I know you wouldn't, Jess. It's one of those where I gotta find the proof for it. I'll tell you what, when I go back and look at the archive, we'll go back and check the archives, and if I'm wrong, I'll give you a freebie next week. All right, Lady Bell says let's get rid of 1 out of the green. And we lose the 7. All right, Lady Bells, we need the 4-digit number that you think is opening the vault. Now, I will tell you the all zeros was a guess by Spock. Oh, you can't see it? Oh, my bad. My bad. I forgot to hit the transition button. I'm a dummy. It's like I've changed it over to studio mode. I changed it over to studio mode, so I have to remember to use the transition option. So it's one of those things I'm kind of like relearning to do. All right, Lady Bell says she is going to go for 3, 3, 7. Come on, computer. There we go. And 4. 3374 is the guess. And we have locked that number in. Is the winning combination to the vault 3374. Oh, it is the sad trombones. We do not like the trombones. We want like celebratory numbers and stuff. See, that time I remembered to do the transition thing right. Ah, Heavy says, wait a minute, we still got other things on our plate. And indeed, we do. Oh, I gotta get... Alright, I gotta get back over to this one because I forgot to put the wheel spin. Ah, ladies and gentlemen, it's another vault shot. It is another vault shot. There we go. All right, Heavy, with that, you get to choose a wrong number off the board. You know what it is, Spock? It's that Spirit of Grayskull. That's what it is. The Spirit of Grayskull is haunting Spock's place. All right, Heavy says we're going to narrow down these orange ones. And we lose the 5. All right, Heavy. We need your 4-digit number. He's going 3, 3, 7, 5. And we lock in 3375. And we hear... If that was right, Heavy, I think Lady Bells would have smacked you over the head with Kona's kendo stick. All right, so we are still looking for a small prize winner. Let's see what we got. We got Yoda, we got Lady Bells, we got Heavy, we got Spock, we got Miss Jess, and we got Spock. So we have to go with Spock. And at the end of everything, there's the Alpha, that would be me, and the Omega, that would be Omega Red. Unfortunately, at the end of the tunnel for Spock, there is nothing there. All right. Let's go with Heavy D, who stole one right out from under Spock when he followed up the green, the red, the white, the black, the Pink Ranger. Ah, ladies and gentlemen, it is the small prize for Heavy D. All right, Heavy, your choices are... I didn't put a comic book set up there. Damn it. We have the Racing Champion car and truck set. We have the robotic keyring. And we have the Benzite from Star Trek. So, Heavy, which of those three would you like? The keyring it is. This is from Japan, Super Robot Wars. It's actually pretty cool. I got two more of them. They'll be coming out shortly. But I actually like the robot. He looks, I don't know. He doesn't look, he looks like he's a person in a robot suit, is what I think he looks like. All right, so that goes. Ah! I'm about to tear down my studio. So I'm going to mark that one down for Heavy. I'm going to tear Allie's name off of this sheet so I don't mix them up. Oh, wait, I got my list here. Ha! And that leaves us with the hope of the one-player game. So let's get over to that. And Yoda. Did Yoda kill Miss White in the kitchen? She might have if there's not a winning spot. Uh-oh. Everybody duck. Yoda's getting the revolver. Or the candlestick. I'm not sure which. Miss Jess went with The Legend of Literature. One of the all-time great literature books that Spock apparently has never read. Dorian Gray. Oh, not there. That's where I was hoping it was. I wanted it to be under like one of the really, really good answers. And I think that was like the best. I personally thought that was the best one on the list. So it is down to Lady Bells and Spock. Do one of these two get a one-player game? For Spock, my, what big eyes you have. All the better to see. Absolutely nothing. And that leaves us with the Black Stallion. For Miss Lady Bells, is the horse of a different color our one-player game winning slot? Oh, it's not. No one-player game tonight. I was so hoping. I was so hoping. Where was our one-player game was under Black Bart. It was under Black Bart. All right, guys. No one-player game, but that doesn't mean we can't have any winners out there, right? Because like I said, tonight, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Yoda, have yourself a good one, my dear. Tonight, our main game is the game where you can win a large prize with just one answer. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's game We are filled with questions tonight. But it's the one question that counts. And that question is, that's the question. Now, I'm going to skip the rule screens for tonight. And this is how it works. On the screen, ladies and gentlemen, under all those blocks are 19 different letters. To reveal the question that you must answer, we have 19 other possible questions. We're going to have one player choose a number between 1 and 19. That's going to be the first question we reveal. After we reveal the question, we're going to give you a list of letters in alphabetical order. Every letter that you see, with the exception of one, completes the answer to the question that will pop up. Actually, I need to check something. Hold on. Because I got to make sure I put the answers where they belong. Yes, I did. Okay? So, for instance, quick question is, name the first book of the Bible. There will be a bunch of letters up there, G, N, S, I, E, S, and maybe a T. The correct answer is, of course, Genesis. That extra letter of a T will then appear in the question. No. There's no letters up there, Spock. There are only numbers. There are only numbers up there. I haven't completely rearranged it. You don't actually get to see the letters that are on the board. That is strictly numbers 1 through 19, so I have buttons to push. That's all those are for. And I am going to start. Let's start with Jess. All right, Jess. So with that, we need a number between 1 and 19. Now, again, when the question pops up and the letters pop up, anybody can answer the question. It is an open game for everybody on the channel. All right, Jess says we are going to start with question number 7. So here is the question. This dragon, slayed in Greek myth by Hercules, that he slayed in one of his labors, is the equivalent dragon for the constellation of Draco. All right? This dragon, slayed in Greek myth that Hercules slays in one of his labors, is the mythical equivalent of the constellation of Draco. Now, the 6 letters you see on the board, only 5 of them are used in the answer. Nope, not Hydra. So we have A, D, L, N, O, and Y. So those are the only letters that are used in the answer. Think of it as an anagram plus 1. This is the name of the dragon that Hercules slayed in one of his labors. Nope, not Nidal. And there are no lockouts, so you guys can guess as many times as you like within the minute timer per question. So we are looking for the name of the dragon that Hercules slays as one of his labors. And this dragon is the mythical equivalent of Draco in the sky. So the letters are A, D, L, N, O, and Y. Now I promise you, the question, a lot of these questions are moderately difficult. Nope, not Yodel, not Adnoy, not Yoden. Ah, the timer ran out. The actual dragon name that Hercules slays. All right, come on, mouse. Do what you're supposed to do. There we go. Is Laden. Is the dragon that he slays is known as the Laden dragon. So with that, we reveal the one Y on the board in that question. All right, no one got that one right. So Jess, you get to choose another number between 1 and 19. 7 is off the board. And the reason I have you guys do the number choice is so that I don't get accused of like picking harder number or harder questions or easier questions. All right, we are going to go for, come on, mouse. Don't freeze up on me, computer. There we go. Number 15. Time for a little British sitcom question. In which French city did the sitcom Allo Allo take place? In which French city did the sitcom Allo Allo take place? So the letters we have in the minute timer are Ainnouv. Nope, not Vienna. In which French city did the sitcom Allo Allo take place? No British sitcom fans. Wow. It took place in the I'm going to give it to you, Lady Bells. You got it before I revealed it. Oh, nope, I can't give it to you. It was a typo. I can't give it to you. It is Nuvian. And all the E's for the question. I hate my keyboard. Because I don't have it on a timer at the moment, Spock. I need to actually change this to stopwatch mode. Yes, the black spaces, the black squares are spaces, Heavy. All right. Jess, You get to choose the next number. 7 and 15 are off the board. No, the words carry over. Words wrap around, Heavy. The only spaces are the blank ones. All right, Jess says number 11. Who portrayed the role of Kato in the TV series The Green Hornet? Who portrayed the role of Kato in the TV series The Green Hornet? Oh, Heavy, not wasting any time. It was Bruce Lee. And with that, Heavy, we are going to reveal all the S's on the board for you. All right, Heavy, you have 1 minute to give me the answer to this question. Whoop, that question. This question right here. Yep, this question. Nope, the answer is not 42. All right, Heavy. Which question number would you like next? So we've had 7, 11, and 15 come off the board. All right, number 17. All right, give me a minute. I got to do something here to improve my mouse performance. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to get this fixed. I'm going to pause my timer. Oh, I can't pause the timer? That sucks. Stop the timer. Let's see if that fixes it. Bear with, guys. I got to get my PowerPoint slides are like crashing out. I'm going to close a couple of them just so. I'm going to see if that helps. I always have mouse problems for some reason when I run certain games. Ah, come on, computer. Don't do this to me. Believe it or not, I think it's my What's My Line program is screwing it up. I left my What's My Line program running. Technical difficulties. I'm trying to get through them, I promise. Yeah, I think my What's My Line program screwed it up. Because I literally clicked on it to try to escape from it, and it just hung there. There we go. Let's close that one out. One too many programs. One too many programs. It's like, ugh. This is where I kind of get mad that Flash is still so, what's the word I'm looking for? Hackable. Because I used to design these type of things in Flash. And Flash always ran so much smoother. Alright, there we go. Let's see if that fixes it. Yep, that fixed it. Alright, Heavy. So with that, we need a number for you. Oh, what did he say? You said 17. No, ironically, I have more lag than frickin' Heavy does. In which country would you have found the communal cult settlement of Jamestown? In which country would you have found the communal cult settlement of Jonestown? I said Jamestown, didn't I? Now, for those of you guys that don't know, this was actually the final question last time I ran this board. It is Guyana. All right, Heavy. So with that, we are going to show you all the R's on the board. All right, Heavy. You have seen the R's, the S's, and the E's. 3 very big letters normally. You have 1 minute to give me the answer to that question. $43. No, that is not the answer we are looking for. All right, Heavy. So with that, oh, actually, I think it's my stopwatch is doing it. It's actually the stopwatch that is screwing it up. All right, Heavy. So with that, we need another number. I started the stopwatch and it literally screwed up the slideshow. It's all right. We don't need it. Not for this one. All right. Heavy says question number 19. No, I got something else that's causing my computer to interrupt the Mouse. I may have to change this so I do this all on keyboard. Seriously. Alright, let's do this. Let's close that down. Come on, mouse. Quit that. Which Donatello work was said to be the first ever freestanding nude sculpture of the Renaissance? Which Donatello work was said to be the first ever freestanding nude sculpture of the Renaissance? It is David. And with that, Lady Bells gets to see where all the P's are on the board. Need to be on my plate because I'm getting hungry. Oh, only one P, but it's in a very interesting location. All right, Lady Bells. We got a lot of blank words up there. We got one word that's almost complete. You have a minute to try to decipher this question. No, not Smurf. You know what I think? Let me see something. I'm trying to stop a couple of programs that start up, but I don't know why they do. All right, Lady Bells. With that, you get to choose the next number off the board. So we've got 7, 11, 15, and 19 are gone. But yeah, I agree because I think Apple literally packet sniffs. Which country can claim to have the most Eurovision Song Contest winners? Which country can claim to have the most Eurovision Song Contest winners? See, now we gotta get Lady Bells' grandson a birthday gift. She's tugging at my heartstrings, and it works. Which country can claim to have the most Eurovision Song Contest winners? See, any grandson birthday tugs at my heartstrings, they win. Problem is he's 3, so it's like he's still got time to like certain nerdy things. Okay, he's 2. He'll have that much longer to like nerdy things. It is indeed Ireland. All right, and we just completed a word. Guarantee it. How you guys did that, I don't know. But you guys, the first 4 letters, 1, 2, 3, 4, the first 5 questions complete a very important word. All right, Heavy. You have 1 minute to try to solve this question. blank, 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 blanks, blank, 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 sleepy blank. That's the first time. That's a first. Nope, not barn. All right, so with that heavy, which number question would you like next? Come on, mouse. Damn it. I swear this is what's screwing me over. I know it is. Yeah, I'm going to have to change this on my computer to make this thing work. I am going to try to shut something else down and see if that'll get my PC working like it's supposed to. All right, number 16. What does a polyorchid man have at least 3 of? What does a polyorchid man have at least 3 of? It is. He's testicles. A polyorchid man has 3 or more testicles. Yes, folks, we say these kind of words on this show on occasion. All right, Heavy, we are going to show you the D's on the board. And you have 1 minute to answer the question. Ladies and gentlemen, the correct answer is gunpowder. And the actual question: what was the name of Ichabod Crane's horse in the Legend of Sleepy Hollow? Ichabod Crane's horse was gunpowder. Very nicely done, Heavy. And like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up so I can do this by keystroke, because for some reason it works better. 4, 5. Let's see, how many questions did we go through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 questions. I'm going to say I was impressed. It could have been anything about the movie or the show. It was like, what was the name of the star who portrayed Ichabod Crane in The Legend of Sleepy Hollow? Very nicely done, Heavy. And with that, RSE had to be horse. True. Well, it could have been curse or verse or Morse code. Or it could have been the name of the Headless Horseman's horse. All right, Heavy, to wrap up the night, would you like what is behind curtain number 1 or what is behind curtain number 2? Now, if you were paying attention, you already know what's behind 2 because I screwed it up. Because I forgot to put it in studio mode. You did not see what was behind number 2. Okay. Well, behind curtain number 1 for you, Heavy, is. And Bros is going to hate you because he's got one of the other ones. It is from the Thunderbirds, or the Japanese version, International Rescue Force. It is Thunderbird number 2. It is Thunderbird ship number 2 from Bandai. And there we go. Ta-da! So congratulations, Heavy. That is now yours. And yes, folks, that is the original Japanese version from Bandai. I'm a huge fan of the Thunderbirds. I really am. Ta-da! That's why if I can get Thunderbird stuff, I almost always do it. Because they're slowly like going back up in price. That's the funny thing is everything cycles in price. And I'm going to the primary camera. Give me 1 minute. There we go. There we go. My alerts are acting up. Oh, crap. It's green screen. I forgot about that. This is green screen. You can't see it on green screen. I forgot about that. But yeah, this is Thunderbirds 2. That will be going to Heavy. And now, poor Bros. Bros had won Thunderbird number 1 earlier. But yeah, Bandai is great. And like I said, the funny thing is like every time I go looking for certain things, and like I said, I'm a big Thunderbirds fan. The price tags on certain things like go up right when I start looking for them. It's amazing. It's like I used to go out and I'd go look for Dragon Ball Z stuff, and price tags on Dragon Ball Z stuff were at sky high. Well, then it's like I'd give up on Dragon Ball Z, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go look for Godzilla stuff. And right when I do that, I did see them before, and it's like they're like bargain prices. As soon as I wanted them, prices started going up again. So it's like right now, then the Thunderbird stuff, because that's what I've been looking for, has slowly been climbing back up. It's like I picked the worst times for what I specifically want. I really do. I picked the worst times for it. All right, guys. So with that, I think we're going to wrap things up tonight because, again, I got to go to work in the morning, and I still got to move the camera. I want the camera, like, over a little. We are going to wrap things up tonight. I am going to hope that the raid command works from here. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank each and every one of you that had dropped in tonight. We hit a high about 15 earlier, and it was greatly appreciated from each and every one of you. So like we always say, you can exercise your body, and I'm with you 100% of the way. But don't forget, there's a few extra muscles that can use some tenderizing once in a while. You cannot forget that these muscles control the rest of them. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to wish each and every one of you a very good night. We should be back on Thursday, depending on what I find out when I go talk about my car. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a very good night. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and even be good to a stranger, because that stranger may end up being your best friend next time around. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to send you guys over to Nerdy until Thursday.